real quick, this is my alt channel, and my main channel is in danger every day of getting banned as a result of talking with these amazing people very candidly. So please do me a favor and subscribe down below. Helps me out a lot. Get the hell on it, doggone it. But if you guys was not aware, there's this actress, and this actress, her name is Erin Moriarty. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. And
sounds right.
Yeah,
dude,
sounds right to me.
This girl.
It was so sad.
I watched The Boys, Zia.
I know.
I watched The Boys.
Mhm.
I
Seen
loved
it all.
It's a
great show.
And I remember when she first comes on the screen, this girl, I'm like, Starlight. I'm like, wow, she's gorgeous. This is outrageous, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, damn, I can't wait to see her boobies one day. And then, of course, she's like, I guess she just never gets naked in the show. Everybody else does. All the guys have their asses and their flaccid penises out the whole fucking show, but not Erin Moriarty. No.
I know. It's unfair.
Yeah, it's some bullshit.
Anyway. She could turn me. So it's really sad, you know?
Yeah.
I was sad about it. Yeah.
So she obviously had a lot of work done recently. Now, these images have been compared a bunch.
Yeah, this is all you see all online right now.
Yeah, and she got angry and said she's getting bullied online and she's leaving social media forever because people are saying that she got a lot of work done, her plastic surgery that's botched looking, and she claims she just lost 10 pounds and she didn't get
I don't believe that for a second.
Dude,
no.
There's no way.
Her nose is a completely different shape and it's pointing like up in the sky.
Her chin is completely different. She also clearly got buccal fat pad removal, which is a huge mistake for most people. Did I ever tell you that I went to see a plastic surgeon about that?
Oh my God.
Because I was going through it and no, I will forever be thankful to this surgeon for telling me not to do it and that I did not need it. Because it was one of those things where I was just going through like a weird, I was fucking hating myself. I was going through a weird time where I just hated myself. I wasn't happy with the way I looked anything. And it was like about a couple of months. I was just in a bad place about a bunch of shit, but that in particular was really bothering me. And so I actually made a fucking consultation to see this plastic surgeon in New York City. And the guy was fucking great. He took pictures of everything. He looked at me and he was like, I wouldn't do that on you. He's like, don't do that. He's like, the only thing that I might do is if you wanted to put a little bit of filler in your jawline. That's the only thing I do, which I didn't end up doing that either. But I'm so thankful that he did that because it was just in a moment where I was in a really, really bad place. And I think that's probably what happened with her, possibly because she's fucking in the media all the time, but she was already gorgeous.
You know, it was peer pressure and executives and studio people saying you need to do this, you need to do this, probably trying to get work for their friends and colleagues.
Yeah.
And you probably considered it because you had a circle ass head.
Yes.
I see you share pictures on Instagram and it's like 10 years ago or 8 years ago this day.
It took me until that's why I've had like the chubbiest cheeks my whole life. And it wasn't until I hit the age that I am now that my face finally started to mature into a regular fucking face.
Finally, God, what happened?
Finally.
You can't do much about the crow's feet and the other stuff, but you got your circle head. Yeah.
You're the worst.
Well, it's because it's weird, Zia. So like the thing with you, Zia, is I'm like, you know, like I look at you on the camera. You look great. You look great for years. I've always liked how you look in your face. And then I meet you and I'm like, because I when you tell me your age, I'm like, you don't even look close to that. Then I meet you and I'm like, oh, wow.
I hate you.
She looks that age.
I hate you. You're the worst.
I'm just kidding. You know I like your ass cheeks. They're nice.
At
least they don't droop. That's for sure. You know what I'm saying? Anyways.
I try my best.
No, I'm just kidding. You're beautiful. You wouldn't be my co-host if you didn't look great. That's required. Okay. If anybody's listening,
reason I'm here,
trying to put the resume out, you gotta look great. I look great. Look. What do you think, Mandy?
Oh yeah, I'm digging it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mandy.
Yeah.
That looked like she was like, I'm being held hostage. I have to say this.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. No, but and a lot of people don't know this, but me and Mandy are from a similar area. We're from a similar area. But actually weird because I think she's literally from exactly like the exact place I grew up.
Yes, I am about 10 minutes from where you grew up.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you guys ever hang out?
No,
because I don't live there anymore, and I don't think he lives there anymore because it's a black hole.
Yeah.
And the whole time you're there, you're just waiting until you're old enough to get the fuck out.
Yeah.
So yeah, once you get old enough, you leave. You get the hell out of there because there's nothing to do there. It's dead.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, there is nothing to do there at all. So
Yeah. So literally, if you are still there, if you grow up there and you're still there, usually you're the guy that's in the like Walmart parking lot drinking at like 8 p.m. and you're in your pickup truck from 1987 and you're talking about how you caught a pass once in high school. That's like your entire existence. That and
it is.
alcoholism.
Yeah, that and talking about how you remember when we used to go down to the Piggly Wiggly and do this till they closed it down.
Oh my
Wait,
God.
the Piggly Wiggly is a real place?
Yeah, I worked there. Yeah. I worked there when I
Oh
was
my.
15.
You see it in the movies, but I didn't realize it was actually real.
Yep. Now it's called. I think whoever owned like Johnson's Giant Foods bought it or something. I don't freaking know.
Yeah, Johnson is what it is now,
Johnson.
which is an odd choice.
Yeah,
but I heard they got really good sausage at Giant Johnson. So
all I know is at the Piggly Wiggly I worked at, they didn't have the cheese bread biscuits. Dude, you go to North Carolina, like the coast on the beach, North Carolina, like Barrier Islands, stuff, that kind of stuff. There, the Piggly Wigglies there have these like cheese biscuits or cheese rolls or something. Oh my God, they're amazing. They're like the cheese is like dark orange. You pull it out and it stretches.
like what they have, like the biscuits at Red Lobster.
No, they are
Cheddar Bay biscuits. Everybody talks about those.
They are like a yeast roll looking thing, and you can split it, and there's just a big goopy like string of cheese, and it's like it's crazy. It's hard.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
They're great. You can get them, and you can get them at like every single like weird little podunk gas station because at the Barrier Islands, North Carolina, Beaufort, places like that. Every gas station is like a podunk gas station where there's like people with no teeth working, but the food there is awesome. So it's a weird place. I really like. I go there every year. It's where there was like an original settlement. Blackbeard lived there, the pirate. His original house is there. His daughter died at sea, and they buried her like in the backyard in this like big thing.
So cool.
What the hell are you talking about? The pirate lives in North Carolina.
Yeah, Blackbeard. That's where he settled.
Wait, what?
What?
Do they have like museums and stuff for this?
Yes.
Is this a place you can go visit? What the fuck? I want to go.
There's not
I do too now.
I don't think there's a museum, but his house, his Blackbeard's house is just sitting there, and
you can go to it.
It's on the main street. There's a bunch of historic houses.
Fuck,
they were all from 1600, and Blackbeard's one of them.
What?
How do you?
I want to do this. I want to do this so bad. Yeah, that is amazing. I want to take a road trip and go check that out. I love like random ass historic shit like that. It's so fucking cool. Yeah,
so it is weird because there's not a lot of traffic. Like, and I'm talking about tourism. Every time I go there, there's like I'm just walking down the road because it's a very close knit little area. The place in Beaufort, it's like a really small area, and you can just walk through the street, and there's like all these whole historical districts and stuff, and then there's just bars, and there's like a few restaurants right here on the coast, and there's like no one out there, and I'm just walking alone, going to the bar. There's a couple people in the bar, you're just drinking. And it's just the Blackbeard lives. It's crazy. It's the weird because people haven't, I guess, discovered it yet as a tourist location, and there's like no one there. It's pretty cool. I'm sure there is for festivals and stuff, but every time I go there, I'm just hanging out with a couple people when I come home.
When did Blackbeard die? Yeah, seriously.
Blackbeard probably died in the 1700s. I don't really know. But no, it's where Ass Girl grew up. Here, let me look. Hold on. Blackbeard. He died in November, 1718.
Wow.
Yep. He's the guy that had the sword in Pirates, that one Pirates movie, and he can make stuff happen with a sword.
Yeah.
And then his daughter was Penelope Cruz.
Oh yeah. All right. I don't think I finished that one. Pirates of the Caribbean. I see, but the first couple were really good, and then they got really bad, and then someone said they got good again. No, somewhere in the middle they got fucking terrible. There's no way they're all good. Thank you, Mandy.
They did.
Great.
Yeah,
they're all fucking great. You guys.
They got bad.
Yeah, the first two were good. I remember watching. I drudged through the third one. It was really hard to get through it. It was
long.
No.
The story was terrible.
I could get where listen here, Zia. You shut that hole in your face. Because I could get where I understand why people would not really care for On Stranger Tides. I get it. But Penelope Cruz, I love her. I love Penelope Cruz. So whatever. Blackbeard's kind of weird. Whatever. I get it. It's not for everybody. The one that came after that with that one dude from No Country for Old Men, fantastic. Loved it. Thought it was great.
Javier Bardem. Yeah.
Oh, yes. So that's a great movie. I love the first three. I think they're great. But yeah, I could see where people wouldn't like Stranger Tides, but I love it. So you know what? Fuck y'all. I love all the Pirates movies. They're great.
Do you also like Avatar?
What, like the blue people?
Yeah, not the Last Airbender, because if you said no to that, I'd never be friends with you again.
I love the Last Airbender. No, I love the Avatar movies. Hell yeah. Give me more.
All right.
Wait, hold on. You tell me you don't like Avatar 2 at least.
Okay, look, Avatar, the first Avatar is one of the most overrated pieces of garbage I've ever seen. Yeah, visually it's beautiful, but the story is fucking trash. It is trash. It's a trash story. And you know what? The second one was actually better than I was anticipating because I didn't like the first one so much that I watched the second one and I was like, all right, it's better than the first.
Don't say it.
But it is not a good movie.
I swear. I knew it. Sean's going to say it in the chat, Ferngully.
Yes, thank you. It was fun.
Do it.
Sean is absolutely right. It's fucking Ferngully. They made Ferngully. And then people also said Dances with Wolves in Space, but I never saw that. Piece of trash.
Listen here.
Garbage.
Listen here. No. So they're beautiful. Why? The second one, yeah, okay, I get it. The first one, but I do like the story. I like that she picks him up when he's a little human baby because he's like little and she looks down and she's like, oh, my, I like that part. Anyways, whatever. I get what you're saying. Second one, though, bro, every single blue chick had their tits out. Like, there was like 5,000 pairs of tits. How can you not love
They weren't even that titty. They were just like slightly bigger pecs.
I like it. Okay, so now you're acting like you don't even know who I am.
That's what I was saying. That's why you like it, Cody, because you're gay as fuck. Because you were like, oh, these look like large chests of men that I can rest my head on.
What the fuck's happening? I like smaller baby. You know how I am. I like a nice bee.
A nice bee sting.
Yeah, okay, well, you just fucking with me now.